Happy people, it's Leda Apotheca, and we're talking about MegaSporeBiotic, probiotic that is created by physicians. That's awesome, and I'll explain why. Okay, so MegaSporeBiotic, this is a probiotic and antioxidant combination created by physicians, practitioners for practitioners. And this is 60 caps. It was $70. It's kind of expensive, but totally worth it. And I'll explain why. So a lot of probiotics on the market are based on research from 20 years ago. And this is based on research that is current. Okay, so it's a spore biotic, meaning it has two life cycles. It's biphasic, which is pretty unusual for any bacteria. So it's tested by evolution, right? It's the reason it's biphasic is that it's a spore. It can live for up to 50 years outside, in dirt and whatever, in the sand, buried in the desert. And then once it reaches your gut, it becomes a vegetative cell. So it becomes live. It realizes it's in your upper digestive system, and it creates its magicness. The strains that are in this are responsible for a lot of your digestive immune health. And also acts like a little tiny nutrient factory. So when it's in your gut, it produces all the nutrients like B vitamins. It produces all the B vitamins, and it's right at the site where your body's digesting the B vitamins. Let's go through the 5 different strains that they have in this, which are the main ones that have been studied and are proven to be effective. This is the first all-spore pharmaceutical grade probiotic formula. So the reason it's spore, first of all, when we're born, we get a lot of our non-spore probiotics from our mother, right? From inside the utero, we thought that we were all completely sterile, but we actually are we're being cultured by our mother. And then when we go through the vaginal canal, we're cultured with basically what we're going to have for the rest of our life. And then throughout time, we've gotten a lot of our spore biotics, which have a different function in the body through the foods we eat, which more and more we do not get them. That's why we got this. Okay, so we have Basilic Subtilis, which is HU58, widely used, safe, and highly effective. Produces over 12 effective antibiotics. So in your gut, basically, it's policing the bad bacteria. Makes nattokinase, which is an enzyme, and vitamin K2, highly important for the immune development in your gastric intestines. Bacillus indicus, potent immune stimulator, produces high levels of carotenoids, lycopene, astaxanthin, beta-carotene, lutein, produces quinols and vitamins, the most effective antioxidant on the market. So this is a lot of antioxidants cannot get through your digestive system. So this actually, because the spores are creating the antioxidant right at the site of your absorption. That's awesome. It's Bacillus clausii, most widely used probiotic drug in the world, potent immune stimulator, antibiotic resistant for use during antibiotic treatment. So when you're using a lot of antibiotics, your body can have an overgrowth of candida and C. diff, and that's why it's great for policing that in your gut. Bacillus leciniformis produces antibiotic bacitracin, produces protease for digestion and helps protein digestion. Produces whole spectrums of B vitamins and folic acid. It's creating that. The bacteria is creating that right where you absorb. Bacillus coagulans, very well studied and long history of use, very effective against irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, produces L-optic form of lactic acid, a potent immune stimulator. So this all these together it's a great, the MegaSporeBiotic is a great immune modulator. So if you have an overactive immune system, it's going to help, like if you have allergies, for instance, that's a sign of overactive immune system, or autoimmune diseases. This will help modulate your immune system. It's going to improve your urogenital health, controlling of gut microbial growth, reduces gut inflammation, detoxification of intestinal tract, improves digestion, reduction of cholesterol. So CVD, peripheral arterial diseases, high, blood pressure, production and absorption of critical nutrients. And so this was developed under the advisement of Spore expert Dr. Simon Cuttings, PhD, biopractitioner, for practitioners. It utilizes verified, branded, and registered strains, the only way to ensure proper characterizations. The only dietary supplement probiotic that contains Bacillus clausii, which we went over earlier, a strain tested for over 50 years, and the largest selling probiotic prescription product. It contains 5 efficacious Bacillus spore probiotics in a consortium. Each strain is backed up by a history of use and by published science. So it's scientifically proven. All strains are produced in a facility under drug manufacturing guidelines. So a lot of, because a lot of probiotics, we're not really sure where they're coming from, and it's not backed and regulated. Guaranteed prescription grade and licensed from Royal Holloway London University. Delivers over 4 billion live probiotic cells daily, a dose that matches and exceeds all prescription products of the same strain. The single most powerful Spore Biotic probiotic formulation. You need to overproduce for your gut so that everything can colonize. Blended with a prebiotic to enhance colonization, guaranteed 100% spore format for maximum survivability and precise dosing. The first probiotic formula to deliver powerful, highly bioavailable carotenoids via in vivo production. Bacillus indicus is a patent carotenoid-rich strain. Fascinating. Numerous studies and long history of use have proven the survivability of spore biotics in your gut. So they are able to bypass your very high heats, and they're able to survive outside the gut, but they like to live in the gut. They've evolved with us. Studies have shown that spore biotics are well adapted to survive in the small intestines and grow and proliferate, and then resporate in the lower GI. Key nutrient production of vitamins. Bacillus probiotics have been shown to produce important amounts of menaquinones and biotin in the large intestines. I have no idea what menaquinones. Absorption of these vitamins are high as they are produced at the site of absorption. Right there, produced by the little guys. Stimulates colonic blood flow and fluid and electrolyte uptake. Awesome. A new Bacillus indicus, that's in here, produces high levels of carotenoids that are one of the highest bioavailability. So it helps detox. Bacillus has been shown to neutralize genotoxic compounds encountered in the GI. Examples, vomitoxin, also known as DON, found in wheat, corn, and grains, is neutralized by Bacillus. That's great. That might be why we have such a increase of allergies to those substances. Example, cholesterol reduction. This has been seen primarily with the consumption of Bacillus stimulus from NATO. I'm really digging this. I'm very much enjoying this, and I was giving some to my boyfriend who was a molecular biologist, and he's very scrutinizing with this kind of supplementation, but he found it to be effective, and so am I. But I'm not feeling the antioxidants or effect. I mean, I'm just experiencing a better digestion, but apparently it has them. So, and I'm going to put a link to this below. It's awesome. And if you enjoyed that information, you please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share. And if you have any suggestions, Please let me know any information that you're particularly interested in. I love suggestions. Bye.